At the moment, the delimitation is over. So once it's accepted by the government, you would have the elections announced. In fact, everyone's expecting it to be held sometime this year. You've already begun politics at the grassroots level by organizing the district development council elections. A lot of changes have come in, a lot of improvements have been done, and the state and the union territory would possibly be reconverted to a state the moment we have the state elections, which would be due sometime since the delimitation report has been submitted. So all are expecting it to be held sometime this year.
Amid all the other news about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and the Bollywood movies getting released, we actually forgot about the delimitation exercise. That was the report that was actually presented. So I'm really glad that you brought it up. So, what is the significance of this? Because I believe that there has not been a lot of discussion, especially on the delimitation report.
See, that's a political discussion which will invariably take place.
Right.
And politically, anything done by one government will always be objected by the government in power, will always be objected to by the opposition. Their logic on some aspects would be looked at, some the government would have its own belief. And when it appoints a commission, it looks for neutrals and it hopes that the neutrals will produce what is largely acceptable to the majority. And the fact that they've done it and they've given it, the objections have not been so major that you would find the public standing up against it. The objections have only come from political parties in bits and pieces. So I guess to a large extent it has been acceptable. And let us see when the government accepts it and announces elections. It should do so before October, before the winter sets in, where a block comes in for a few months in the conduct of elections.